I work in a prison. When I was new, I was working overtime one night in a housing unit that had seen a lot of deaths. It was well after midnight, and all of the offenders were supposed to be in their cells. Since this was a medium security prison, the offenders still had access to leave their cell to use the communal bathroom at night. Well, I was going in for the 2 a.m. count. I watched an offender walk down the stairs from the second level and into the bathroom. I stood at the entrance to the bathroom and yelled to ask them what cell they were in so I could add an extra body to that cell for my count, but got no answer. I then walked into the bathroom and searched everywhere but found absolutely nobody. I told one of my coworkers about what happened, and the first thing they asked me was he tall and skinny with long dreads? And he had been. When I answered, yes, I was told, that's Mr. Bones. He killed himself a few years ago, but he still hangs around. I still get goosebumps thinking about it.
I work as a taxi driver, and usually I'll go home around 2 a.m. One day, after I dropped off one of my passengers, I got ready to go home. While I was on my way, a lady from the other side of the road signaled me to stop the car. Since it was really late at night, I felt bad for her, so I offered to drop her off. She was in the back seat, and I could see her through the rearview mirror. She looked very tired, and it seemed like she had a fight with someone because her dress was ripped and there was mud on her hands. While I was driving, we encountered a junction, and I asked her, "Lady, can you tell me to which side I have to turn?" Then she said, "Turn to right." When we passed the highway, there was another junction. So again, I asked her to which side. There was no response. I looked back through the rearview mirror. Believe me, there was no one in the back seat. I got chills, so I quickly got out of the car. When I looked around, I saw a memorial statue of a woman in the junction. Guess what? That was the woman who was in my back seat a minute ago.
Working night shift security patrol as a student at a university was basically handed out to students who want to work 11 p.m., 7 a.m., and needed the extra money, since nothing ever happens during those hours. It is usually just patrolling or walking people to their homes and making sure they get back safely. Well, I got a radio call to check out some yelling in a dorm next to mine. The security officers said they were on their way, but asked me to check it out. The office is literally 2 minutes away, and they arrived at a responsible time. But like I said, the dorm was next to mine, so I was there in less than 30 seconds. Opened the doors, headed to the stairwell, and found a kid with blood all over his face at the bottom of the stairs. He tried to give me his hand, asking for help, but then he just stared at me and passed out. Once the paramedics arrived, they said he had been dead for more than 2 days. I still don't know who gave us the radio call and why no one found the body before us.